You're storing time series data in Postgres, metrics, logs, events, and the table's growing fast. Native range partitioning by time keeps queries fast and makes old data cheap to drop, but only if you automate the maintenance.
So we're talking about partitions you create ahead of time and drop when they age out?
Exactly. We'll walk through declarative partitioning, pgpartment for the automation, and when you'd reach for TimescaleDB instead. Declarative partitioning gives you a parent table and child partitions for specific time ranges, one per day or week, whatever makes sense. Postgres routes inserts to the right partition automatically. Queries that filter on the partition key skip irrelevant partitions through partition pruning, so you're only scanning what you need.
And retention becomes a fast drop table on the old partition, not a slow delete scan.
Right. Drop is instant metadata work, no vacuum needed, but you still have to create future partitions and detach old ones. That's the maintenance burden. Here's the parent table, partitioned by the timestamp column. Then you attach a child for each range. This example is one partition per month, but daily or weekly is common for high-volume data.
So I'd need to create a new partition every month and drop the oldest one to enforce retention?
Exactly. Doing that by hand or with a cron script works at first, but it doesn't scale. You want pgpartment. pgpartment is an extension that manages the entire lifecycle. It pre-creates partitions so you never run out, detaches old ones, and drops them after a retention window. It also templates indexes and constraints from the parent to every new child, so they're always consistent.
Does it run automatically, or do I call a function?
You can schedule run maintenance proc through pgcron, or use the background worker if you're on a platform that allows it. Either way, it's hands-off once you've got it configured. You call create parent once to register the table. Here we're making daily partitions, pre-creating 7 days ahead. Then you set a retention policy, in this case, drop partitions older than 30 days. pgpartment handles the rest.
What if I want to keep the old partition as an archive table instead of dropping it?
Set retention, keep table to true. pgpartment detaches it but leaves the table intact, so you can move it to a different table space or even a foreign server. By the way, my DBA's free health check monitors partition health, flags when partition maintenance jobs haven't run as expected, and tracks table growth so you can forecast when you'll need to adjust retention.
So when does TimescaleDB become worth the added dependency?
TimescaleDB shines when you need continuous aggregates that incrementally maintain rollups, or compression that can significantly reduce storage, often by several times. It also handles partition management transparently, reducing the need for additional tools like pgpartment. But if your workload is append-heavy writes, simple time range queries, and straightforward retention, native partitioning is simpler and one less thing to manage.
Got it. So start with native and reach for TimescaleDB when you need the advanced features.
Exactly. Native partitioning scales to billions of rows when you automate it properly, and you stay on vanilla Postgres. My DBA's free health check connects to your own database and monitors partition health, table growth, and maintenance jobs, grading you across 16 domains with the exact fixes. You'll get your first report in minutes, and it keeps growing every week. Try it free at mydba.dev.